Animals have sense too. So where does awareness begin? Look at line. You can hear, you can see, you can smell, you can taste and feel. It can sense danger, it can search for food, it can protect its youngs. It can recognize its surroundings. It lives its life and eventually it dies. Now look at us. We are born, we grow, we eat, we sleep, we experience pleasure and pain, we build relationships, we have children, we take care of them, we grow older, and eventually we die. So here's a strange question. If a lion has senses too, what makes human experience different? We often think the difference is intelligence, a language, technology, ability to build civilizations. But let's go one step deeper. Human experience the world through five senses: hear, sight, smell, taste, touch. And animals experience the world through senses too. So where does awareness begin? For me, in my teaching, the sixth sense is awareness. And the question becomes, how do we access the sixth sense? The answer is not somewhere far away. The key is something you can begin to do right now. Let's listen. Let's look at life without making it complicated. The circle of life. A lion is born, it grows, it learns, it searches for food, it survives. It finds a mate, it has offspring, it protects them. The next generation grows. And eventually the lion dies. Now look at human life. A baby is born, learns to walk, learns to speak, learns what is safe, learns what is dangerous, goes to school, builds relationship, works, falls in love, creates a family, raises children, grows older, and eventually the body dies. The details are incredibly different. Human life has language, culture, technology, education, art, science, extraordinary complexity. But underneath all of this, there is still a life being lived through your body. So I want to ask you, what is the deeper difference? Perhaps the answer isn't simply what we can do, because it is what we can notice. Think about your five senses. Hearing, you hear the sound; sight, you see something; smell, you detect fragrance; taste, you experience flavor; touch, you experience physical sensations. These five senses constantly bring information into your experience. You hear music, you see sunset, you smell rain, you taste your favorite food, you feel the warmth of another person's hand. Life is continuously happening through the senses, and animals experience the world through senses too. A lion can hear movement on the grass, it can see its surroundings, it can smell other animals, it can taste food, it can feel contact and temperature. The five senses alone doesn't answer our question, but the five senses are about experiencing. The awareness is asking deeper. Can you notice that you are experiencing? This is where I introduce the idea of sixth sense in my teaching, awareness. Imagine your five senses are those through which your life you reach. Hear, sight, smell, taste, and taste. But now notice something extraordinary. You can hear sound and notice that you are hearing. You can see something and notice that you are seeing. You can feel something and notice that you are feeling. You can think something and notice that you are thinking. You can experience an emotion and notice that you are experiencing it. The capacity to notice becomes a doorway to awareness. And this is where sixth sense becomes interesting. Because you don't have to search for it. You can begin by noticing what is already happening. But here's where it gets more interesting. It happens when you begin to witness the one who is experiencing all of it. Stay with me. Because this is where we move from interesting idea to a direct experience. Imagine a lion standing on a hill. It sees the landscape, it hears the sound in the distance, it smells the air. Its body responds to what's happening around it. It moves, it hunts, it rests, it protects its young. Life is happening. Now, human standing on the same hill. Human sees the same landscape, hears the wind, feels the temperature, smells the air, but something else happens. A human can suddenly notice, I am standing here, and then I am seeing this landscape, and I'm feeling something, and I'm thinking about what I'm seeing, and something here more subtle. I notice that I am witnessing all of this. This is the direction I want you to explore. Not whether you can collect under the definition of awareness, but whether you can experience witness directly. Because if you can witness your body, then your body is something you can notice. If you can witness your feelings, then your feeling is something you can notice. If you can witness a thought, then your thought is something you can notice. So what happens when you turn your attention towards the very fact of witnessing? This is where many people immediately start thinking, what is awareness? Where is awareness? How do I find awareness? But notice the irony. You're already thinking about awareness and witnessing you to do something different. Witness. Let's do it together. So this is where I use BOFTA to explore awareness progressively. Gateway 1, body. Witness your body right now. Notice your body. Notice how you are sitting. Notice your hand, your breathing. Notice any sensation that is present. Don't change anything, don't do anything. Simply witness your body. Your body is happening and you're witnessing. Gateway 2, feelings. Witness your feelings. Notice your feelings. Maybe you feel curious, maybe anxious, maybe relaxed, maybe impatient, maybe distracted. Maybe nothing particularly obvious. Whatever is present, witness it. Don't fight the feeling to follow the feeling. Simply witness your feeling. A feeling can rise and you can witness it. Gateway 3, thoughts. Witness thoughts as they arise without fighting or following them. Now notice your thought. Perhaps you're thinking. Is this really awareness? Perhaps another thought. What happens next? Perhaps a memory appears. Perhaps you're only comparing with something you have heard before. Don't fight the thought. Don't follow the thought. Simply witness thought as they rise. A thought appears, you witness. Another thought appears, you witness something. You don't have to stop thinking and learn to witness thinking. Gateway 4, awareness. Notice the fact that you're witnessing. Now comes a subtle shift. You're witnessing your body, you're witnessing your feelings, you're witnessing your thoughts. Now notice the fact that you are witnessing. Don't search for an object, don't create an image, don't wait for extraordinary moments. Just notice you're witnessing. This is gateway 4, awareness. So here's another way to understand this. Imagine a camera recording a line. The camera captures the moment, captures the light, color, sound. You can store enormous amount of information. But when you stand in front of the line yourself, you don't experience the world as a collection of files. You directly experience what is happening. Imagine you're watching a video of your own life. You can see yourself walking, talking, working, eating, sleeping. Watching the recording is different from directly experiencing the moment. That is where awareness cannot from an idea. You can read awareness, you can watch video about awareness, you can listen to someone, or you can explain someone awareness, but that is still information. Witnessing moves you to a direct experience. So let's return to the original question. Animals have senses too. Where is our awareness living? Our teaching sixth sense is awareness. A secret key to accessing it is witness. Not memorizing, not believing, not intellectual understanding. Witnessing. Witnessing your body, witnessing your feelings, witnessing thoughts as they arise without fighting or following them. And then notice the fact that you're witnessing. That's the progression. You have five senses, allow you to experience the world. Witnessing allows you to notice the experience. And awareness begins to reveal itself through the noticing. Imagine there is a door. You spend 5 years reading about the door. People have described what is behind it. You watched the video, you heard the different explanations. The doors remain closed. Then someone gives you the key and says, don't study the key, use it. Witnessing is the key. Witnessing your body, witnessing your feeling, witnessing your thoughts. Notice the fact that you're witnessing. You don't need to travel anywhere. You need to manufacture a special experience. Being exactly where you are. So today, try something very simple. When you hear something, witness hearing. When you see something, witness seeing. When you smell something, witness smelling. When you taste something, witness tasting. When you touch something, witness touching. And then notice, I am aware of this experience. When a feeling arises, witness it. When a thought arises, witness it. And then notice the fact that you're witnessing. That is your exploration of sixth sense. You simply learn awareness, experience it through witnessing. If this perspective resonates with you, subscribe for more conversations on awareness, witnessing, and inner freedom. Share this episode to someone who's curious about deeper possibility of human experience. Remember, the five senses allow you to experience life. The sixth sense allows you to notice the experience. And the key to the sixth sense is witnessing. Until then, keep it the same.